Siargao, a teardrop-shaped jewel afloat in the Philippine Sea, has long been the whispered secret of surfers chasing perfect swells. Yet the island's appeal runs far deeper than its legendary waves. Luminous lagoons hide beneath emerald cliffs, tidal pools flash turquoise at low tide, and sandbars shimmer like strips of moonlight in the midday sun. Coconut palms line a maze of dirt roads where motorbikes buzz past sari-sari stores, and a laid-back rhythm, equal parts island reggae and gentle Pacific surf, wraps every traveler in a feeling that time itself has loosened its grip. If you have 8 minutes and an open sense of wonder, allow these 8 places to sketch the contours of Siargao's magic. 1. Cloud 9. The moment you stride onto the famous Cloud 9 boardwalk, you can taste salt on the wind and hear the thunder of barrels detonating on shallow reef. Each September, the world's elite surfers descend for competitions, but on most mornings, local groms share peeling right-handers with wide-eyed first-timers. Even if you never paddle out, sunrise from the 3-story viewing tower feels like the island's heartbeat. Pastel skies mirrored in glassy water, fishermen untangling nets in outrigger bankas, and the silhouette of distant islands hovering like mirages on the horizon. Come sunset, the same platform becomes a communal living room where cold beers, new friendships, and orange-violet skies collide. 2. Sugba Lagoon. A 40-minute boat ride across shimmering mangrove channels delivers you to Sugba Lagoon, a jade bowl of salt water cradled by moss-covered limestone walls. Kids cannonball from a floating diving platform into depths so clear you can count starfish on the bottom. Kayaks and paddleboards slice noiselessly across algae-free water that glows neon when sunbeams slip through gaps in the cliffs. Pack grilled pork or fresh fruit from General Luna's market and claim a stilt hut for lunch. The rustle of palm fronds and the distant splash of an eagle ray become your only soundtrack. 3. Magpupungko Rock Pools. Timing is everything at Magpupungko on Siargao's east coast. 2 hours after low tide, the Pacific retreats to reveal a necklace of natural infinity pools, their limestone borders sculpted by centuries of wave energy. The main pool, deep enough for cliff jumps, shimmers in impossible hues of teal and sapphire, while smaller basins cradle baby sea urchins and fluorescent damselfish. A boulder, balanced like a crouching giant. Punko means to squat in the local tongue, guards the scene. When the returning tide finally floods the pools, it feels as though the island has closed a secret door only a lucky few were invited to open. 4. Sohoton Cove National Park. Technically part of neighboring Bucas Grande but easily reached on a day trip, Sohoton Cove is where Mother Nature traded logic for fantasy. Enter via a low-ceilinged cave tunnel that boats can navigate only at slack tide, and you'll emerge into a maze of blue lagoons ringed by jungle-draped hills, stalactite cathedrals, hidden jellyfish lakes, and a magical rock arch called Hagukan, named after the echoing snore produced when waves rush inside. Wait around each bend. Swallow a thrill of vertigo atop the 40-foot wooden platform at Crystal Cave, then splash back into aquamarine water so soft it feels unreal against your skin. 5. Guyam Island, about the size of a soccer field and fringed by powder white sand. Guyam looks like the logo from every Tropical Escape screensaver you ever clicked. Families picnic beneath its lone clutch of coconut trees, while snorkelers drift over coral gardens blooming with clownfish and parrotfish. Vendors on passing boats will grill you a freshly speared squid or hack open a coconut so sweet it tastes like vanilla cream. When the tide ebbs, a sandbar appears on the island's eastern lip, an ephemeral runway where you can walk on untouched wet sand that mirrors the clouds overhead. 6. Daku Island. Daku means big in the local Visayan dialect, and this is the largest of the 3 islets on Siargao's classic island hop circuit. Here, wooden cottages line the semicircular beach, ready for a boodle fight lunch of crabs, barbecued chicken, and adobo wrapped in banana leaves. Volleyball nets sag lazily between palms, and fishermen are happy to let you tag along as they haul bright green netting and rainbow catches ashore. Offshore sandbars fade into electric blue channels, perfect for beginner surfers when seasonal swells wrap around the reef. 7. Naked Island. Raw, windswept, and utterly devoid of shade. Naked Island is nothing more than a gleaming swirl of sand marooned in jewel-toned water. Step off your boat barefoot and feel grains as white as castor sugar slip between your toes. With no trees, huts, or rocks to interrupt the panorama, 360-degree views stretch from Cloud 9's serrated skyline to the hazy mountains of mainland Mindanao. Most visitors stay just long enough for a dip and a sun-kissed photo, but floating on your back here, eyes skyward, you might experience a rare moment when land, sea, and self feel indistinguishable. 8. Tayangban Cave Pool. On the island's interior highway, a modest sign marks the entrance to Tayangban, where a guide leads you through a slot canyon, draped in vines and cathedral-tall roots. Waist-deep, spring-fed water glimmers black under torchlight as limestone walls close overhead. After 10 adventurous minutes of wading and scrambling, the cavern releases you into an open cenote, ringed by jungle. Sunbeams lance through the canopy, illuminating a sapphire pool 8 meters deep, enough for cliff dives from natural ledges. Emerging refreshed and adrenaline spiked, you'll drive away, still dripping but grinning wider than your scooter helmet. Siargao is often marketed as the Philippines' surf capital, yet that slogan barely grazes the surface. It is starlit karaoke echoing over rice paddies, the scent of drying copra on coastal breezes, and the mellow clack of billiard balls in a roadside sari-sari. It is islanders who greet every stranger with an easy kumusta, and chefs who elevate yellowfin tuna to haute cuisine on a bamboo plate. Most of all, Siargao is a feeling of salt on skin, wind in hair, and time decelerated to the gentle rhythm of rolling Pacific waves. Come for the beach breaks, stay because your heart learns to beat an island time